know I can do better, man. The constant restarts obviously don't help. Very good darts then. It doesn't really change anything. I think the writing on the paper drives me a bit nuts. Yeah, the dry... I get really timed out by these legs, like the constant restarting the videos and then the writing down the paper after every visit. I just want to throw again. It's just effort and just write it down and count it. Fuck, it's effort, bro. It really fucking takes some steam out of my train. I just want to throw darts, man. Legs, they just do my head in. They just do my head in, man. I can't even really get into a flow on doing this because the constant restart, especially when every time I throw bad visits. Do you know how many bad visits I fucking throw, for fuck's sake? I can't be asked to restart a video and write on a piece of paper every time. I mess up all the fucking time, man. Not good. And I think I'm sabotaging because I'm only trying to throw a PB leg. I can't only try and throw a PB leg. I just can't. I just think I need to play at the legs. I need to play full legs. I need to play it how it is and accept what it is. And I think it's the lack of acceptance that's causing this. It's like I'm just trying to always be 20 on that leg. Maybe I will average throw like a 38 dart leg, and that is shit. Of course it is, but that is just the reality. And I think I need to accept the reality and the fact that it is hard to find good darts frequently. It requires a lot of practice. Not only like, oh, I'm only going to play legs if I think I'm on for a personal best. You can't do that. I just don't think I can do it. I think it's a bad idea, man. It's sucking the joy out of it. Because I do kind of just want to play legs. I kind of do just want to have a number and be like, right, that's where I'm at. Can we improve from there? The constant having to hit maybe is actually greatly reducing my chances at PB. Because I'm not even getting proper practicing. I'm just fucking constantly only going for the big dog stuff, only going for the good shit. I just want to play darts. I'm just fed up of my attitude, kind of like, if I throw a 26, I'm going to restart. Do you know how easy that is for someone your level, mate? For you. And already I feel like I'm starting to throw a bit better because I'm thinking in a different way that's not holding me in this mental prison. I just want to throw darts, man. I'm going to play some more legs in a sec, but I'm going to play the legs. I'm not just going to fucking have a hissy fit when I don't think I'm on for anything special. I'll play it out. And maybe I'll get some good checkouts too. You know what I mean? Okay, let me throw it properly at least so I can make. Where's it go? Look up there. releasing them well. Obviously, the direction on all of them was slightly off. And throw it. I'm just going to get in flow state. I'm just going to throw a load. You know what I mean? I'm just going to throw with some pace. Just keep your arms straight. MVG. I do quite like MVG stuff. Fuck it, and hit a 180 MVG stuff. Didn't actually expect to fit the first travelling. Conviction's the most important part of the bad parts. Probably MVG stuff, quite like MVG stuff. Oh, yeah, MVG is on something. The thing is though, is when I first do a technique, I remember perfectly how to do it. And then I lose all these little parts of it and cues. That MVG's actually got an unbelievable throw. What the hell? What? MVG's throw is actually unbelievable. I think I could get 180 MVG stuff. Fuck it, I wasn't 180. That's how we throw it, doesn't it? That's very style, that. It's got to be stacked. What a race to have there. This pipe. That's a foul, I believe I can. Oh, those darts were tensioned very well. Yeah. What, and the moustache? Yeah. Do you know what's peak about that fucking double treble visit there as well? Is that the first dart I just fucking threw it. And sometimes you just do something like that. But, what I've got to say, it is hard to say it would have been a 180 because it just completely eliminates all the pressure, you know. There's my second double treble visit tonight. It's a shame about a late start, eh? Playing a bit more confidence. This is what we need. Confident me. I can rattle him in. When I got those 180s, I got confident. to figure out where between the nose and the mouth I want it. I think I want it dipping towards the mouth. I obviously can't throw it too hard, now I'm getting a bit trigger happy. And if you are, you've got to be. That's the MVG style. Darts, if you get one under. You know what I mean? Get it all right by the eye. Ooh. Tried finding mine at Price, they haven't almost did. I'm finding it, I'm finding the angles, I'm finding where I'm meant to be. Didn't mean that, but that's because I went through the mouth almost. Crazy Lewis style. Come on, man. You are a good player, mate. And you know, even though you've not had 180, you've had some double, treble visits, and you're still good. And the fact that your average is going up and you're hitting more double, trebles, you're hitting more good visits, it's all something. And I think there's going to be a few 180s coming on in the near future, and there might have been a bit of a stop off. You might have been unlucky, 2 trebles in there. One there, 2 trebles, one there, 2 trebles, one there again. And you're getting those sort of unlucky visits where you're close but you've not done it. But I reckon there'll be a cataclysm. Good visits, I love that. Just shaving the lip. I'm adamant that was in and it bounced out. And I'm going with that again. Beautiful shelved dart. I mean, once you find that point on your face, that's perfect. It's kind of game over, isn't it, as long as you commit. Yeah, once you find that point in your face, all the darts players have it, you notice it. Mark Van Gogh, it's right in that pinch between his eye and nose, right here. I mean, his point might be different to mine slightly, but I can replicate it for my leverages. And I unlucky son. I think that second actually bounced out. Yeah, I see a dent. You want your arm to be driving up, sort of. You driving through, maybe? It's hard to know. It can be low stability, I imagine, once you find it. Yeah, if you really get to the eye, that leverage goes, shoulder side push. It is like a horizontal push. But you've got to find your angles. Double treble visits are not uncommon at the minute, I'll tell you. By the way, when I mean double treble, I do mean like the one I'm going for, and a major one like treble 19s or treble 20, treble 20, treble 18. But mostly I'm talking about 180 attempts, really. I just very lazily switched to 19s there. I didn't really bother. Could have actually put some effort in. Let's go 19s actually. Let's get some practice. Is this the same video where I abandoned playing a leg? I think it might be. Trying to think where I want to go to. Part of me was going to say I can't imagine how the pros like, you know, but I can, you know, because I think it's very psychological. I think it's not actually, I mean, it is definitely very difficult to hit the huge visits, but to get your average to a decent standard, you know. But more than some sports, I can understand how darts players get to the standard they get to, because I don't think, really, I can imagine getting to a good level, you know, I can. And a lot of it is repetition, and I think it's a lot of psychological stuff. I think sometimes being precise can be exhausting for the brain, but if you're, you know what I mean, if you're diving, focus. But C minus and sometimes. front of this afternoon. It's about 12 minutes in, yeah. Didn't mean to throw the ball. Perfect ball actually, but really I've straightened that accent. What a lovely ball though. Let me try that again. There we go. I feel like when you make weird facial expressions, you throw better darts. I don't get it. I don't get the psychological side of it. Maybe it's day by day. Trying to make weird faces to see if it helps. What's my weird face? Mine's like a neutral face, that I think. Just sort of squeezing it down. Does help. It takes your mind off the dart. Does help. Helps you get the right power, I suppose. I'm not going over. Just thought this feels a bit more measured. That was brilliant. What I did there was I aimed at this. Wait, let me get a real view of that from here. Brilliant. Yeah, I know where to aim. I think. Because I aimed at the what's called the flight, it perfectly guided in. But you didn't aim far. Aiming at a flight is actually quite a strat. Let's make faces again. Whenever I'm talking or making faces or my mind's been put off the dart, I'm good. A couple more darts. Well, I'm going to leave it there for now, guys. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later.